guess this is another really easily accessible movie on HBO Max. It's called Opus, directed by Mark Anthony Green. It came out earlier this year with Ayo Edebiri and John Malkovich is also John Malkovich. Juliette Lewis shows up here, and Tony Hale in what looks like Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's who I originally thought it was, but then I was like, no, that's Tony Hale. But anyway, Opus follows Ayo Edebiri's character. She's a young writer who's invited to a remote compound of a legendary pop star played by John Malkovich, who had mysteriously disappeared for like 30 years and I wasn't seen from again until he comes back out and he comes out with this new record here, and he's surrounded by the star's cult of sympathets and intoxicated journalists. She finds herself in the middle of this twisted plan. It's kind of a weird movie. I saw the trailer maybe one time in the theater, and I was like, "Oh, that kind of looks interesting." And it's Ayo Edebiri. I love her from The Bear and some other stuff that she's done because she's like everywhere. And she's a really good follow on Letterboxd. She watches a lot of cool films and has some really good thoughts on those as well. She's really pretty solid in this movie, but the guy that really stands out is John Malkovich here as this pop star, Alfred Moretti. I downloaded one of the songs called Opus. It is hypnotic and like just I can't stop listening to it. I've listened to it a few times now, and I'm like, this is probably my I don't want to spoil anything for future Pinots, but like seeing like this is the Cage performance. He feels like it's like he's doing this John Malkovich thing, but as like this pop star, an actor I would never imagine being a pop star, but he is this pop star character. But there's also a little bit of like this dystopian these dystopian movies where they invite a bunch of people to this area and then like all hell breaks loose, like kind of like The Menu, maybe a little bit of Triangle of Sadness in there, Blink Twice, Midsommar, are kind of all things similar. They go to like these certain places and like all hell breaks down, breaks loose in these unsuspected people that get invited to this area. They don't know what's going on, and there is some really weird things here. The original songs are fascinating, and I've watched it a couple of days ago, but I can't really stop thinking about it. So I think for the website I have it at like 2.5 stars, but I could see again this is really easily and like hypnotic kind of film, and it's something I wasn't expecting. And then once something does kind of happen in the movie, it's like, what the hell is going on right now? And it's takes a weird turns, but John Malkovich is fantastic. Ayo Edebiri is also really fun. I didn't get the best reception, but having something I can see it possibly having legs on because it's on HBO Max. So yeah, check it out, Opus, if you haven't seen it. I think it's an interesting watch, and if you're trying to watch a lot of 2025 movies, I think this could be right up your alley, especially if you're kind of a fan of that cast. So.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I've seen the title. I didn't know much else about it, so it sounds pretty good. John Malkovich as a pop star kind of has me sold. So
Yeah, and then if we cut this out, but this is like I have the song here, so it's really interesting. He does a good job with the vocals. I'll pop this on here right now. I can't do this for the clip, but yeah,
a little bit of Lonely Island in there.
yeah, it's ridiculous. But I'm like, and it's crazy because like like the beginning of the movie, they have like a bunch of uncredited cameos. Like Bill Burr shows up in this as like an uncredited cameo talking about Moretti as well, and it's funny. And if you look at a photo of Tony Hill, it does look like Lin-Manuel Miranda, but it's really cool as Tony Hill, but he's really solid as his like publicist. So good stuff.
Okay, I can see that.